This week on Carolina All Out.
Today we're going back to school to Montgomery Community College, where they have a program that has a whole lot to do with hunting and fishing.
That's pretty dang close.
Yeah. This is great. This has really given me an appreciation for what happens after I drop them off.
You're a professional taxidermist.
Okay, I feel like I've graduated already. Foam, glue, hides, and horns.
This is Carolina All Out.
The Carolina All Out crew heads back to school at Montgomery Community College to learn about something that many sportsmen are very familiar with: the enduring art of taxidermy. Nestled on the eastern edge of the Uwharrie National Forest, Montgomery Community College has been offering students a full range of technical and academic programs since 1967. Encompassing over 50,000 acres, Uwharrie is a huge destination for outdoor pursuits. It's fitting that the college offers programs like forestry, gunsmithing, and taxidermy that reflects the outdoor traditions there. In addition to hunting and fishing, hiking, camping, and off-road vehicle trails are very popular in the forest. The taxidermy program is headed by Andy Spear, who, when not teaching, is busy mounting deer, fish, ducks, and turkeys for thousands of North Carolina sportsmen in the region. Chris has always been fascinated with taxidermy and is excited to meet Andy and see how the process goes.
Nice mounts. A little bit different from what I'm doing. Looks like Andy's in there. Let's go in and say hey to him. Andy Spear?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Very good. Chris Douglas.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, finally good to meet you in person here. So what we have, it looks like you're already working on something here. Is
Yeah, I'm
this what we're
trying.
gonna be mounting on?
Yeah, we're gonna work on this deer here today. I'm carving the mouth, the eyes, getting everything ready.
Very cool. Well, shoot, do I have what I need on to do
No,
this?
let's get your apron on. You might get a little dirty
All
here.
right, okay, cool, good.
Good
Does that look
shape.
right?
Yes, sir. You're a
All right.
professional taxidermist.
Okay, I feel like I've graduated already through the program, so this is gonna be great here. So what is this?
This is a standard deer form in the industry. This is what they call a semi-sneak. They make a sneak, which is a head sticking straight out, semi-sneak, then they make a upright, the head's a little higher. You know, this is my most popular form.
No. Okay, so what are we doing first with this?
I'm gonna get this form ready to prep it. We gotta cut the eyes, the tear ducts, the nose, the mouth. That's where all the skin's gotta go in.
Okay, well, let's watch this process being done.
You gotta come in here the same way. Work your line right around this slot right here. Symmetry, that's what most people have a problem with in taxidermy, is
From the left to the right.
get them both the same. You got two nose holes here, and you got to make them look the same. We got our nose cut, we got our eyes cut. Now we need to get the form pretty, get all the rough edges off.
Okay.
Some forms come there with a lot of armpit in them. This don't have them, so I'm gonna cut armpits out in this deer.
that set of horns.
Yep, it's customer minds. The horns is horns to me. I don't even look at them no
Yeah,
more.
but ain't it
It's a
pretty?
good set.
Yeah, it is a good set. Now, is there a typical angle that all deer tend to have?
Yes. You look at your pedicle right here on your deer. The angle of your nose here. If you'll keep this pedicle in line with this nose right here, you're 99%. On your Bondo, you want to fill this skull cavity up, and you want enough to go over the top of this, so you're just going to have to sort of guess how much Bondo you need. We're going to set right here, and we're going to push this Bondo right down. Pull it off.
Oh, how about that?
See, now look at the bottom. See, you can't see the skull plate at all. It's totally surrounded by Bondo. Now we got the form ready. We got the horns ready. We're gonna concentrate on the hide now. We got to get the hide ready to put on this form. That's the next thing we're gonna do.
Don't go away. There's more Carolina All Out coming up. Carolina All Out is brought to you by the North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission. Go hunt, go fish, go wild. Carolina Cooker Cast Iron Cookware, a tradition born in the South. XGO, those who know wear XGO. Montgomery Community College, educating since 1967. Browning, the best there is. New Sports Shop, we've got the gear. And by Farms and Land Realty. Selling land is what we do. Don't go away, there's more Carolina All Out coming up. Carolina All Out host Chris Douglas is with Andy Spear, lead instructor for the taxidermy program at Montgomery Community College, and they're in the middle of a shoulder mount of a North Carolina buck.
See how many holes is in it.
That's the first thing.
That's the first thing I check is the inside.
Now these holes are coming from possibly bullet hole?
This hole right here, it looks like a nick mark with a knife. And that's right in the edge of the brisket. That needs to be fixed. Here's a hole, looks like a muzzleloader hole. That's gonna be close from not being on the form. So as me, I'm not gonna fix it right now because I don't wanna fix it and didn't have to fix it. I'll fix it when I pull it over the form if I don't have to. So now we took a little round hole and we made it a straight hole. And now I'm gonna sew it up. I double sew everything with my thread and I pull it right through right here. Can't even see it.
Gone. How about that?
Let's get to the face on it now. And we're just gonna go right around here and smooth these edges up. See how it's rough, you got all the stuff sticking up on it.
So it's time to set the eyes. Is that the next
Yes,
thing?
sir. Next thing we're gonna do. It wants to be just a little bit higher than the tear duct. That's close enough to start. We got our eyes close enough. Let's just set it. Got our armpits cut out, nose cut, mouth's cut. I'm gonna take my skin right here now. So I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna grab it right in the center right there. Put my hand in here. See my line?
Yep.
Work it right over. Grab us some horns there, sir.
All right. This is where she really starts taking shape.
Nice, smooth fit.
I would like to be posing with him just like this when he's on the ground. That's what I'd like to do.
Don't go away, there's more Carolina All Out coming up.
Hey, I'm Chris Siddick from New Sports Shop in Kinston, North Carolina. Today we're going to talk about how to properly maintain your bow when you first pull it out of the case, getting ready for hunting season. What's a few good things to check to make sure you're ready. First thing that I like to do is I check my strings, make sure they're not frayed, and most time I just go ahead and just start out by waxing my bow. I use the wax by Stokerized. It's very simple to use. It's pine scented, so it doesn't have that same wax smell, and I just go over my strings real good. After you get done with that, the next thing I do is I go through and I check all my bolts. After I've checked all that, what I'll do is I give my bow a brief look over. I check my limbs, I check my cams, make sure nothing's cracked, nothing's broke, nothing's bent. After that, is I like to take it out and shoot it a little bit. Most time I try to shoot it through a paper tune. Paper tune will tell me if my center shot's still good, and it also tells me if my arrows are still good. Sometimes you might need to do a little arrow maintenance. After you've done your preliminary check, you can bring it down to the shop, we can paper tune it for you, and even let you shoot on our range. If you'd like to learn more about our bows or our latest archery equipment, come down to New Sports Shop in Kinston and we'll be glad to help you.
So we're gonna take a little bit more clay here and we're gonna smooth all our edges out. See all this right here?
Yep. So a little bit at a time.
We just putting back what we took off of this thing.
Right.
And now I'm gonna pull my skin up here. And I'm just gonna come right here and I'm gonna shape this ear to where I want it. I'm just gonna stick that skin there. See how that's starting to come together right there?
Yep.
I hadn't even sewed it up, but it looks pretty good.
Big ball of glue. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put more than that in there. Remember, when I get it sewed up, I can't do nothing with it. There's one of your points. See right here?
Right.
You know that's a point. Pull that back through here. Now we're gonna do the face. Remember I didn't put no glue right here on the nose.
Right.
I'm gonna pull that back right there. Got a little bit of clay, ain't hurting now. You know, and I'm just gonna paint this up. Like I said, if you had a little Roman nose, you build that back up with clay right there now.
Right.
Now I'm just gonna take this skin and I'm gonna pull it right back over the nose right here.
Starting to take shape.
Okay, we're gonna flip this thing upside down now. When you tuck it back. You watch all this skin right here, watch how it goes away.
And you want to get it down there where
See this black line? That black line should go right
up to the edge.
edge to the edge.
Okay. Exactly.
See where that skin?
Yep.
Gone.
Sure, just pulled it right up there, didn't it?
Yep. Okay, let's turn it over and see what our lips look like.
How about that?
Okay, there's the mouth and the nose.
How about it? Next, eyes.
All we're gonna do is the eyes now. This thing's about whooped. That little thin piece of skin you seeing right there, that's what we're gonna tuck in between the eye and that clay to help hold it. I don't over tuck it, I just sort of stick it there where I know that's where it's at. That's pretty close right now. I see how nice and smooth I got all that right there. Now we're gonna finish gluing it up and staple it, and it's almost done. See, now you just pull this back out your way. See, there's the hole we sewed up.
Yep.
See, well, we ain't got no glue on nothing.
Beautiful.
I want to leave about 3/4 of an inch of skin around this deer. That's to staple it.
This is great. This has really given me an appreciation for what happens after I drop them off.
You're not paying your taxidermist enough, are you?
No
Don't
way.
go away. There's more Carolina All Out coming up.
After doing this, and this is great.
Carolina All Out is brought to you by the North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission. Go hunt, go fish, go wild. Carolina Cooker Cast Iron Cookware, a tradition born in the South. XGO, those who know wear XGO. Montgomery Community College, educating since 1967. D&Z Products, precision scope mounts and scope rings. Miopta Sport Optics, see more, hunt longer. And by the Dixie Deer Classic, the South's premier sporting event. Don't go away, there's more Carolina All Out coming up. Lead instructor Andy Spear is giving host Chris Douglas an up-close and personal taxidermy session with a fine North Carolina whitetail buck.
Okay, Andy. Well, after all we went through the other day, and now everything's dried out. So we had a little process here that we had to wait on. And what was that all for?
To let the skin dry, let the glue set, let the epoxy around the eyes, everything. It's completely dry now. We need to do the finish work on it today.
Finish work. So we've got, and finish work consists of?
Well, it's according to how much repair work you have. Well, there's not a lot on this deer. We got to go around the eyes, nose, mouth, anywhere the ears, burrs, fix any repairs we got to have, comb the hair out, get our patterns right, and then paint it.
And then paint it. Okay.
Now what we're going to do, if you look right here on this nose right here, there's little bitty bumps all over this nose. Like little bitty, when this deer's alive, it's like little bitty bumps on there. Right. We're going to put all them back on there.
Well, we are in the paint room now with Andy. Andy, I think there's been a lot of paint thrown around in this room over the years.
A lot of paint, a lot of paint.
And so we've taken this deer that Andy spent so much time on, I've been observing, which has been quite fascinating. And so now we are ready, since the nose work has been done, to paint the nose and the eyes. So you're going to start on the nose or the eyes first?
I'm going to do the eyes. I'm going to start with I always start with your light colors first. On
Okay.
anything you paint, you want to go to light colors, then go to your dark colors.
Okay, gotcha.
Very subtly. Light colors. All you're doing is clean. Less is better. on that right there? Yep. That's a very good ear right there. 4 times that is just, you got no.
Well, Andy, I got a huge amount of respect now for taxidermists, more than I did before. Obviously, understanding the whole process of what we have to go through video, not unlike this. I mean, it's a process. And you've shown me quite a few things that I didn't know, and I really appreciate you showing it.
I appreciate you coming by.
This is great. Look, guys, Montgomery Community College has one of the only programs in the country that you can get a diploma doing this. Andy Spear is the head instructor here, and he does a phenomenal job in teaching guys how to mount deer, turkey, ducks, fish, everything you want to do out here. He can show you how to do it. Facebook us, Instagram us, anything like that to get in contact with us and tell us what you want to see, and I'll bring it in, see if I can take one from here in North Carolina, unless it's African game or something like that. How about this? Anything we can do in North Carolina, and we'll mount it here with Andy Spear at Montgomery Community College, and we'll do it right here on Carolina All Out. Check out the number at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, and I run out of them. I was running on too long there. Let's try another one there. And stay tuned for more Carolina All Out. And I don't like that one at all, how I ended that one. Let me take one more time. Here at Montgomery Community College. Guys, I'm messing up. Sorry, guys. I'm not projects. It's.
So you're supposed to be a professional.
No, I know. I'm supposed to be. Carolina All Out. That's a little better, isn't it?
I like
okay.
that.
All right.
You said we do it
Okay.
all right here.
Right here.
That sounds good.
All right.
Awesome.
Bad Daisy.